a first team All-American in college. And then I paused for a moment. NCAA, the National Christian Collegiate Athletic Association. So let's just say that it's not quite as impressive. But I will say the older you get, Buzz, the better you were. I'm getting old enough. I was pretty good back in the day. I did play above the rim. Of course, none of you came recruiting. None of you recruited me. That hurts a little bit. But here's the gospel in a nutshell, and this is what I'm going to close with. 2 Corinthians 5:21 says that God made him who had no sin to become sin for us so that we might become the righteousness of Christ. Well, what does that mean? Well, it's almost like God says, here's the deal. You take all of your sin, everything you've done wrong, transfer it to my account, and I'll pay it in full. Like, that's amazing. But that's only half the gospel. Here's the second half. Then God says, I'm going to take everything Jesus did right, his righteousness, I'm going to transfer it to your account. And then let's call it even. Like, are you kidding me? Like that is why the gospel is called good news. Religion is spelled do. Christianity is spelled done. It's all about what God has done for us in the person of Jesus Christ on the cross. And so here's how I want to have fun with it. And I really will close with this. Buzz, when I was in high school, we just had the old VHS tapes. And so my dad was kind of my coach, and he put together a little highlight tape of my high school days. And as you can imagine, this VHS highlight tape of my high school career did not include any of the turnovers, any of the missed shots. It's only shots made, the fadeaway jumpers, the 3 points, even a couple of dunks in high school, a lot of rebounds, a few steals. And so one day after my playing days, I had a friend over. He was like in his 80s. I always love having friends who are like twice my age, just someone who's been there and done that. And for whatever reason, one day, Buzz, I sat down and said, hey, you want to watch my high school highlight tape? And so we put it in, we watched it. His name was Wiley. He was about 85 years old, I think. And after we watched it, the look on his face, I mean, he turned to me and said, Mark, you never miss. He thought I don't know if he was colorblind and didn't notice that all the uniforms were changing and that sometimes we had our home uniform and our away uniform. Long story short, he thought it was one game. Like, that would have been the most amazing game ever. And so where I'm going with that is this. It's almost like the gospel is God editing our tape. He takes out all of the turnovers, all of the mistakes, all the things that we've done wrong. You are not defined by anything you've done wrong. You're defined by what Christ did right. And so what we end up with, all of us, is this amazing VHS highlight film tape, spiritually speaking. And listen, I hope that's encouraging to you today, that I'm so grateful for what Jesus Christ has done for me. That's the game changer. That's the thing that has altered the trajectory of my life. And I think on an Easter week and on a call like this, it's a healthy reminder that God made him who had no sin to become sin for us so that we could become the righteousness of Christ. And so I don't get a context with a bunch of coaches very often like this. So I figure I'm going to pull out the old game tape and have a little bit of fun with it. So